The Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA, is responsible for keeping Americans safe from environmental hazards. But the federal agency is responding to one in their own office buildings in the Loop. Drinking water samples tested positive for Legionella, lead, and copper. Our Charlie DeMar is live in the newsroom tonight. Charlie, you spoke with union members who say it's unsafe to go to work.
And Joe, good evening. The federal agency that runs those contaminated federal buildings says they've already taken steps to address the problem, and repairs to the water are well underway. But EPA workers that we spoke with say in the meantime, they shouldn't have to put their health in jeopardy. Some of the water fountains and sinks at the Ralph H. Metcalfe Federal Building are unusable after Legionella, lead, and copper were found in the drinking water. The bacteria can cause Legionnaire's disease, a severe pneumonia typically spread by inhaling water droplets containing the bacteria. Is that the building that you work in?
Yes.
Lorene Targos is with the local union that represents about 1,000 federal Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA, workers. She's also a scientist with the agency.
If we can't address it in our own building, then how can we have the credibility to address it on behalf of the people in the region? Some
of the positive Legionella tests came from floors that EPA employees work on. Other samples were found in a daycare, also in the Metcalfe building. And the owners of the building, the General Services Administration, or GSA, says corrective actions and retesting are already underway at the Dirksen Federal Courthouse.
We are, of course, the Environmental Protection Agency, and yet we don't even have management that's seriously addressing a problem when it becomes known.
AFGE 704 filed a grievance against the EPA, demanding the agency fix the lead, copper, and Legionella in the drinking water. The GSA says they've consulted with industry experts to develop an aggressive, proactive water quality management program to ensure the safe, continued use of facilities. Meanwhile, the EPA says it has provided bottled drinking water.
They did provide some water, but it had run out by the middle of the day. And so for the second half of the day, workers had no access to, a safe source of drinking water. Unfortunately, they haven't been protecting us sufficiently.
And along with asking for all drinking water sources to be shut down and sufficient supply of bottled water to be provided, the union also wants to work from home until the problem is fixed. We are live in the newsroom tonight. Charlie DeMar, CBS News Chicago. Joe and Erica.
Thank you, Charlie.